Everyone, it's Christian Fuchs here. I would like to say a big thank you to our fans and keep having our back for the upcoming Premier League season as well as the Europa League. Keep watching Leicester Fan TV. They have the latest news and they keep you up to date on leicesterfantv.com. So stay tuned and thanks for your support.
Morning all, how the devil are you? Welcome to the Foxes Arms international weekend break. Absolutely useless international break. We're going to be having a bit of a review of the last 6 games, plus a bit of talk about Liverpool. Let's get going.
Welcome to Leicester Fan TV. With special thanks to our pals at ADT Taxis, Feed Me, Piglet's Pantry, Tiger, Leicester Garage Conversions, Pink Vehicle Leasing, Hologram, the Foxes Arms, Moyer Wade Interiors, and our chosen charity, Memphis UK. We bring you the fans' views on the match each week, and your views matter to us. Join the fans debate each match with us. Follow us at Leicester Fan TV.
Morning all, how the devil are you? Welcome to the Aftermath Show, international break, Aftermath Show, whatever you want to call it. I've got loads on so far. Let's bring Jack in so far. Morning, Jack. How the devil are you?
Morning, mate. You all right?
I see you put 50p in the meter, so hope you're well.
Someone's got to do it, ain't they?
Yes, so I was just reading a comment from someone. Yes, someone's got to be here. Someone's got to put it in. Hope your missus is all well. Is she listening this morning? Is she there?
This morning, yeah.
Oh, is she? She's watching, is she?
She is. She's watching it on the laptop.
She got a Leicester shirt on this time, or still Doncaster Rovers TV she's watching?
Probably Rovers.
Morning, Zach. How are you? Just got a few hellos out the way. Morning, Lewis from Holland. Yes, Jono. International breaks are useless. My Dutch Fox. Morning, Mirko. How are you? Say hello to Holland, Jack.
Hello from England.
You sound like a robot, then. Hello from England. Morning, Adam. How are you? Hope things well. Right. Well, what we're going to do this morning, then, Jack, is have a little bit of a review over the last 6 games, which is quite interesting because the last 6 games we've played 6 and won 6 and scored 15 and only conceded 2, which ain't too bad, really, is it? To be honest, a decent 6 games.
Well, no, it's not.
I mean, we started
it's very
with
good, to be honest. It's...
Yeah. We started with Zahora Lahans. I've been learning to pronounce that team there, Zahora Lahans. So hopefully I've got that one right. And we had a 3-0 win there, which I think was a pretty decent win for the first game of the season, which weren't too bad.
Yeah.
Oh, you're a bit behind there, Jack.
Good game.
You're a bit behind here, Jack, this morning.
I'm a bit behind. It might be the connection, to be honest, the internet connection.
You got Lox's connection this week?
Take one off. Better.
That's better. That sounds better, yes.
Lox's connection on Friday.
Right, we'll start again then.
Very poor on Friday with Lox's connection. It kept coming in and out, and then the robots started coming in.
We'll start with Zahora. Zahora Lahans. We beat them 3-0 in the first game of the Europa. He's gone now. Europa League, which I think was a pretty decent start, wasn't it, Jack? Really, Jack, you're causing me problems this morning. You are, pal. Log on and log back in again for us because you keep breaking in. Log in and log back in again, pal. Log out and log back in.
All right then.
Right, we started with Zahora Lahans, which we had a good win against them, 3-0. Goals from Nacho, Harvey Barnes, and James Maddison. Nothing special with it. we've only. Oh yeah, Terry. But Arsenal, we beat Arsenal though. We beat Leeds. We beat Wolves. It's not that. I know what you mean. Facebook, whoever it is, you need to click in again and click the StreamYard link. We had a decent start in the Europa League, a 3-0 against Luhansk. Like Mark says, we're very good at the moment, but as we're Liverpool's bogey team, yes, we'll have to wait and see. I'll talk about them a bit later. Morning, John. How are you? Yes, very true. Very true. We'll come on to that one in a bit later. Reboot your router, Jack. Let's hope that might work. He's gone off again. Yeah, at the minute, Terry, John, I was asking your question. Yes, everyone is lower than us, so no one else can be higher than us at the minute. And then we get on to the Arsenal game, and the Arsenal game, which we hadn't won there for 47 years. I was 2 or 3 at the time, and then Jamie Vardy sneaks in with a goal from an absolutely superb cross from under. So we got 3 points there, which I think was absolutely brilliant. To go there and beat Arsenal 1-0 when you haven't won there for 47 years, absolutely brilliant. Please like and share all these videos on YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Please get us to grow bigger. Then, I mean, we played well there. We had a system there, and we played well at the Arsenal. Why is this called the Aftermath Show? Well, Yeti boy, it used to be straight after the game, the following day of the game. But at the minute, every game is on a Sunday. But we're still keeping it as the Aftermath Show. That's why. Morning, Paula. Yes, I did have a good birthday. I'm now part of the 50 club, unfortunately, but someone had to get there. It's my 32nd birthday at Leicester, are top of the league. Greg, birthdays in November are pretty damn good because I had one last week as well. So Arsenal have been poor, haven't they? They have been poor. Again, set of players they have. It certainly is. As was at Leicester. Smash and grab at the Premiership break. Winless one. Yeah, it could be. You never know. Going forward, any news of injuries? Not at the minute. We'll talk about that in a minute, Terry. I'm just going to do the next few games, and then we'll come on to the Liverpool game about 20 past, 25 past. So just hang fire there for me for a few minutes. And then we come on to after we played in Greece, didn't we? We all travelled to Greece. Well, some of us travelled to Greece. Not everyone was allowed to travel to Greece. There was a few that went. And we had a decent 2-1 win. We should have won a lot more, I think. It should have been at least 3 or 4 by half time. But we'll have to wait and see. Right, let's see if Jack's available. See if he's sorted it out. Are you there, Jack?
Give me a second, Jamie.
All right, then I'll just leave you out a second. Went to Athens, got another 3 points, which I think was absolutely brilliant. Going to Athens was absolutely brilliant. Media are waking up as to be decent. I have a few pieces. It's not a surprise. Even TalkSport. Yes, well, I've got a bit about Liverpool in a minute. So, John, just leave your comments till the Liverpool game. I know what you're on about. Just leave comments just for about another 10 more minutes, and then we'll be back. Right. Are you there, Jack?
Yeah, I'm here now. Yeah, I'm sorted. Signal problems, isn't it?
Have you kicked your missus off Doncaster TV?
It's the Sky, isn't it?
Oh yeah, Sky's terrible, isn't it? Sky's absolutely terrible.
You try going about it, and then you can't do it.
No. Well, you know someone that works for Vodafone. You never know. You might have to ask him in a minute.
I think that's worse, isn't it, for phone coverage?
Right, we've just got to the Athens, the Ike game. What did you think about the Ike game, Jack? We went there 2-1.
Yeah, it was a very good game, to be honest. I think we controlled the first half. Second half, we let them back in by them scoring a goal. But yeah, we managed to defend comfortably, and I thought Big Wes had a good game. Yeah,
it was a bit squeaky bum time in the second half, wasn't it?
Yeah, with one end where you put your hands under your seat, basically, and it's just like, what's going to happen here?
Did you?
Because they had a shot straight after as well, didn't they? So it made it more difficult for us to adapt.
John, I know Leicester's TV, Leicester Fan TV is not sponsored by Sky, that's for certain. Might be at Jack's end, but definitely not my end, unfortunately.
I don't know, it just kept crackling, you know, when I kept putting you on, it kept crackling. Your voice kept crackling. So I was
I
like,
haven't even been shouting as well, so it can't be me. It must be the internet.
it did it to lots on Friday.
It could be your internet then, pal. You never know. It might be your internet.
It might be my phone speaker going, so I might have to get a new phone.
Could be. You'll have to get a new phone. Yeah, give up Ross a quick ring. Right, and then after the Athens game, we went on to Leeds, which I was quite surprised about this. Were you? I was quite surprised how convincingly we beat them.
I wouldn't say I was surprised because Leeds needed to come back down to reality, innit? They bigged themselves up too much to be a team that they thought were going to be a top 6 team. And I think Leicester shown them the more experience and that than what they actually had. And we played well. Like first, 20 minutes, we scored 2 goals. And then we took the game to them. They scored that cross sort of shot or when no one could actually see it. But then we scored 2 great goals again. So I think under Evaldi's linking up well in that game. So
they are playing very well at the minute, aren't they? It seems to be. I don't know how he's playing under at the minute. Is he going to be a regular starter? Or is he going to try to be a bit of an impact player? I'm not sure about that.
Well, I heard he were injured.
Yeah, he got injured against Turkey, but he didn't put anything on his own Instagram or social media, which we've got to look at really nowadays. I mean, 25 years ago, there was nothing about this. We never knew anything. So hopefully, we'll have to wait and see. It didn't seem. I think Turkey are playing again tonight, aren't they? I'm not 100% sure on that.
I'm not sure. I know England. I know Tillemans is playing in Dennis Pratt.
Yeah, so. Well, it's England-Belgium tonight. I'm not sure. Will you be watching it tonight?
I didn't really watch the Ireland game, to be honest. I'm kind of like fed up with England. It's crap.
Yeah, I'm exactly the same. And then we come on to the Braga game, which so I can't say because I was ill this game, so I never saw the game at all, so I can't talk about this. I know the score, I saw the goals, but I don't know how did we play. Was it a 4-0 win or was Braga useless? Or
I expected a more tougher game, considering Braga won, I think it was 6 games on the bounce previous to this game. But yeah, I thought they were more heavy-handed sort of thing, wanted to tackle and take us down and do whatever. I think Leicester played well. Kelechi created. Maddison were like Grealish that day, and it just like you can't get the ball off him. He'd run in between the pockets and get him behind your defence, and he got his rightfully deserved goal for his efforts.
Yeah. Andy Medder. Hello, Andy. How are you? We have Leeds. I think he meant to say we gave Leeds a lesson in finishing. I think that was meant to be. But yeah, I think it was true though, wasn't it? They couldn't finish, could they? And then.
Oh, I think Bamford, I think he had 2 chances and that were it.
Yeah. Underneath to be a regular starter. What a strong... Yeah, I think we're right. But until he gets to the fitness level, Michael, I agree with you on there. Until he gets to the proper fitness level of the Premier League, because Italian football is not the same, is it? But yeah, I do agree, should be. But then where do we play? Where do we play him? That's the problem. Oh, Locks has just got up. His internet must have been working now. Morning, Locks. How are you, pal?
We've got a lot of attacking players, Jamie, to be honest, where Brendan Rodgers has got a headache in who to choose and who to put on. So you're playing Maddison one week and Barnes the next. So it just goes our strength in depth.
Zeb's just asked a question. Braga, League One standard or Championship standard, or was... I don't know.
No, I'd say the Portuguese league is like the Scottish division, isn't it? You've got Sporting Lisbon, Benfica, Porto. So they're the 3 bigger teams. I think Braga, anyone could finish 4th place in that division.
Yeah. Where's that one got? This one. I didn't see the game, so should he have got sent off? I don't know. Was there a tackle or elbow or something or from Nacho?
I'm not sure.
I haven't seen or heard anything from it. Jono's just said Braga or West Brom standard. About right?
They'd like Fulham.
Oh right. So yeah, much the same to be honest. Then
lucky to him be in the Premier League. I think Fulham at the minute.
I will come on to that one in a minute. What's your for, mate? That's for the Liverpool game, I think. Awful challenge by Kel. Oh right, I haven't seen it. I've not heard of anything. So Lineker's apples. I don't know. I'll have to have a look at that. I didn't realise there was a dodgy tackle. No one said anything about it to me. Not that they talked much about the game, but no one said much about it.
I don't really worry about the tackles. It's the amount of goals and the entertainment you get out of it.
But Steve,
obviously they were a dirty team, innit? These foreign teams seem to be more stick it on you sort of thing, like AK Athens, Zoya, Braga. They're more physical, innit? More physical part of the game, and it seems to get them a bit. With the Premier League, it's more quicker, innit? And they can't like keep up.
Steve, which shirt did you get, Steve? Let us know. Home one, the white away one, or the purple, or the maroon one up there. Tell us, Steve, which one did you get? Because I like all three.
They're selling the Thailand Smiles with You shirts now, though, isn't it? Even though they were on pre-order, like I think it was like a couple of months ago.
Okay then. Okay.
I'm not sure.
I like all of them really, but I'm only having two of them. And then we had the Wolves one last weekend, which again, it was a tough game, that Wolves game, wasn't it? We took the lead with a penalty. We should have made it 2-0 with another penalty. And Vardy missed. I think that was about his 5th penalty miss that he's had. So, I don't know. It could have been a lot easier, couldn't it?
It could have gone the same way, to be honest, because the goalkeeper, that goalkeeper for Wolves only seems to go one way on penalties. He don't seem to want to go the left-hand side. He always seems to want to go right. And if he kind of like didn't have the chance to like get it in the net.
Just say Robert from Tuscan, Robert Cardoza. It must be really early in the morning there for him to be getting up. Must be really early. But yeah, John O says the first penalty was a bit lucky. The second was a definite penalty. So it was probably justice was done then, really, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think the first penalty were like it happened in the Man City Liverpool game, innit, where it hit Gomez on the hand and he didn't mean to do it. It's just like your arm's there, innit? How you got like they're trying to like turn away sort of thing to like kind of like.
I think it's like the way you're running, how you're running.
Yeah, and it's the way you turn, and if it hits you there, they're in trouble, aren't they? Really, and they know it. But these pundits seem to think it's a bit mysterious sort of thing to why these decisions keep getting made.
Tuscan is an hour behind me, so it's blimey. It's 3:15 in the morning. So is he gone bed or is he just? I don't know. I'm not sure what he's doing this morning at that
Probably
time.
Watching Joe Biden.
Oh yeah. By the way, Locks has started a career mode on our Leicester Fan TV YouTube. So if you're into FIFA, then go and have a watch and make some comments. Tell him how good he is. Tell him how bad he is so far. Although he's doing pretty well. I think he's got 10 points in 4 games so far, so it's not too bad at the minute.
No.
Steve, I just need a home game. Yes, it'd be great if we could. It'd be fantastic if we could go to, Jack, couldn't we? We could start going to the games. It'd be.
You kind of like miss it, don't you, as a Leicester fan? You ain't used to watching it on TV. You know, if you look at the international games, Jamie, yeah, they're getting fans in. The French games are getting fans in, and France have got more cases than the UK.
I noticed Northern Ireland had 1,100 in, I think it was, the other day, and they're only over the not from you, not from me, and they're only over the water. So, and their cases are quite bad over there as well. So
it's ridiculous. These Boris Johnson don't know what he's doing over here. Like, if you look at Angela Merkel in Germany.
Yeah.
She's let all the fans back in for football, and I think that's what we should have done. But it's how you handle these sort of situations.
Yes.
But he's handled it wrongly for a start.
So the league table, let's start with the Europa League table now. We're top of the league with 9 points. And we've got Braga next, haven't we? Next, not this Thursday, a week on Thursday. So I think if we can get 3 points from them, I think that's about as qualified, isn't it?
Yeah, it will be qualified, yeah. 12 points is 12 points, and then you can go and put whoever you want to put out.
Yeah, the last 2 games. We've got Zahora. Is the Ukraine game, is that the last one or is that the middle one?
I think Zoya's the second game and AK Athens is the last game.
Last one. So yeah, so we could send a youthful team out, or not a youthful team, a second string team out, because the games that we've got are. I think we'll need to have a break, especially it's a long trip to Ukraine, isn't it? It's about 2,500 miles, I think.
I think we're playing Fulham. Are we playing Fulham on the Monday night, and then we've got to travel to Zoya on the Thursday? Is it? Yeah.
Oh, Patrick says Germany have still banned.
They banned them again out there. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I thought I heard that they'd got them, but I wasn't sure. I haven't really listened to the news, to be honest. It won't be this season. I don't think it will be in England at all. In the UK, Patrick, I agree with that.
Not for a while.
Ukraine is our last away. Yeah. Which one is it, Zach? Is it the last game of the group or the last but one game of the group?
Last but one.
Is it definitely the last but one?
Yeah, after the Fulham game.
Yeah, like Mark said, it's killing the economy of the game. The smaller clubs, there will be a lot of the smaller clubs that will, unfortunately, drop out, I think. But actually, they don't play in Ukraine, do they? They play just on the outskirts of Ukraine, and like Patrick says, I'm not 100% sure where they play, but it's not actually in the centre of Ukraine. They play about 200 miles away from it, so it's not as far, but it's still far bloody enough, isn't it?
Well, it is for a team like that. Remember when Coventry went to Northampton, and you're travelling away from your home ground, really, aren't you? You don't want to be there.
Yeah.
You'd rather be playing in front of the fans.
Now, why are you talking about Coventry? I think I might drop you out now because you're talking about Coventry, Jack. I'd be saying Coventry on here. How bad's that?
Comparison.
Everyone put a thumbs up if we ought to drop Jack out for mentioning Coventry. But before you go, we'll look at the league table. That looks nice, doesn't it? Being top of the league.
It looks very good, doesn't it?
Just think if we hadn't had that 2 dodgy games against West Ham and who was the other one? Villa.
I'd say we've deserved it, to be honest.
We have.
How
the away
we've
form.
been.
What's that? 5 aways on the bounce. Is it something like that? 5 aways on the bounce.
I think we've scored the second most goals in Europe away from home. So yeah, we've done well. Just a home point,
that's 2 thumbs up for mentioning Coventry already. There's a few. Patrick wasn't sure what to put then. Oh, there's quite a few. Hold on, Jack. Look who's turned up. The councillor. Morning, councillor. How the devil are you? You've got to come on one day, councillor, just so we know what you look like. It'd be fantastic. Right. Jack needs to do a forfeit. Yes, Jack needs to do a forfeit for saying that. For saying Coventry. Every time you mention Coventry again, Jack, that's it. You've got to do a forfeit. Not sure yet.
That's all right.
I think Kayson's got a little bit crazy there. She's giving you 5 thumbs up.
Oh,
I know, Jack. You have to be careful. Anything you say on here is gospel. Remember that. Locks has had problems with it. So you have to be careful now. Right. We're moving on now. We're moving on to the big one. Here we go. And just as I'm doing that, Ross, the main man, is coming in to have his say. Oh, yeah. Let's do your hair first.
Yeah. I've been up about half an hour, so it's not that bad.
I brought you on especially, Ross, for this moment in time, because we know how much you like talking about Liverpool.
Oh no.
Come on then, Ross.
Live.
What are your views on Liverpool next week? Say exactly what you said. Because Ross, hold on, everyone. Ross was being on the radio last night making his views well known about Liverpool. So now we're going to hear exactly what he said. So word for word, Ross, please.
I can play it from my phone if you want.
No,
if you want
I'm not allowed to do that. We're not allowed to replay stuff on here.
All right, okay, fair enough. Basically, what I said was, great phone. Oh, thank you, the councillor.
Sorry, councillor, I forgot.
Basically, what I said was, I was absolutely sick to death of everyone feeling sorry for Liverpool, all the injuries and stuff. But yet, we're top of the Premier League, but no one says out about our injuries. So all their players are injured. We've had Ricardo out since March, Ndidi out since the end of September, Soyuncu out since Soyuncu's been out, Amartey's only just come back in, Evans has been in and out with injury, Castanier's been out, and the fact is, it's because it's Liverpool, everyone has to talk about it. But if it was like a Sheffield United or an Aston Villa, we wouldn't be having this conversation. And as well, and I just at the end, I said, look down to the academy, and then they cut off the thing.
Chris Sutton probably got fed up with you, pal.
Well, I'm not a fan. To be fair, he actually agreed with my point, which I'm a bit shocked at, because Chris Sutton never agrees anything about Leicester. So,
well, not many people agree with you, do they, Ross?
For them,
not many people agree with you most of the time.
Boom.
Tom, did you hear Ross's interview last night on the radio?
I've heard it back this morning. Very impressive. Fair play to you, lad. You know.
You know what? I didn't even know. To be honest, I didn't even know until last night it was on because obviously I follow him on Facebook and it came up with the Leicester thing on BBC Radio 5 Live and I thought, all right, okay, probably Leicester fan. I clicked. I thought that's me. I didn't realise it was me until I listened to it back.
Tom, it sounds like he didn't even know he did an interview. He must have done it in his sleep.
No. Dreams. It was a miracle dream, was it? Look, it is the correct point to me. If you look at it, if it wasn't, as you said, of Sheffield United, a Villa, or West Brom who had 8 players out injured, would the media be covering it? No, they wouldn't. They wouldn't care less about those Leicester teams, and there should be nothing should be. We're all equal in the Premier League, and everyone can win it at the moment. Everyone can win it. Everyone can still go and get the points to go win that league. So
exactly, and obviously,
it's not right that the bigger clubs get the publicity over some injuries. I mean, like I say, we've got five key players. You say about Daniel Martin, I mean, he's back out injured, isn't he, after the game against Man City. So yeah, it's one of those at the moment. We're all up against it. I think it's proven now why having a break from football at the end of the season and then a good pre-season is crucial for the players to keep fit. I think we're seeing it now with the amount of injuries, not just at Leicester, Liverpool, Man City, but at the other clubs as well. Enough players are out because they've not had a break. No one's had a good enough break, and it's now taking the tolls on all the squads.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's the problem. It's not just like they've said. It's not just us. They've got Liverpool have got injuries. Everyone's got injuries.
Man City have got injuries.
Leicester injuries because the games are coming thick and fast. Why the hell are they playing 3 international friendlies? Why? Why do they need to play 2, let alone 3? Why do they need to play a friendly?
You know what? Now, I'm glad Harvey Barnes has not been called.
Yeah, and Madison. Yeah.
And Madison. I forgot to mention Madison last night about the injuries. I completely forgot. And so as I came off the call, I was like, crap, I forgot to mention James Madison being injured as well. But it was good having put the pictures up every time I mentioned a player. I didn't realise that. But what annoys me, I mean, obviously next week, Liverpool, just because they've got these injuries out does not mean we're going to win. We've got to still take them seriously. They've still got very good players. The player I think we should watch out for is Diego Jota. Since he's gone to Liverpool, I think he's been really good. I said Firmino's in there. He always plays well against Leicester. So we just got to take him seriously.
I mean, last week Liverpool played a 4-2-4. They played 4 up top last week.
That's the team I play on FIFA, but
they played Firmino, Salah, Jota, and Mane, all 4 up top.
Wow.
Yeah. Go on, Tom. What are you about to say?
No, I'm just going to say about the international front. I mean, for me, friendly matches should have been scrapped from the start, and that there's just been no international friendly matches. The only matches should have been played are the ones that needed to be played. For me, the qualification to the Euros for next year, and then this silly international tournament club thing, what they keep playing, silly ones. See who wants to play some friendlies in the off-break seasons. It should have been the main one with the Euros qualifiers and get them done and scrapped to any other football because of the amount of football that's being played this season for me. And not just because of clubs in Europe who have got extra games. Every club is going to struggle this year because of the extra games being put on them and the pressure to get the season done by May. So, no, it should have been scrapped. And I think now teams have, we saw it with Soyuncu coming back from Turkey. We had Johnny Evans come back. Yeah. He's been in and out, but like I say, hopefully now he played through the night, he'll be fit. I hope Johnny does have a bit of sense now and say, I'm 32, am I going to be around in 2.5 years' time, 3 years' time for a World Cup? Or can I have my boots up now? Now they're out of the qualification for the Euros. It's going to be a tricky one for him because, he's only 31, 32, but it looks like he's going to sign a new contract with us, so you want him to be fresh. But yeah, international should have been scrapped, but weren't necessary for me.
Yeah. I'm not going to ask about score because it's too early for the score, but Adam's asked, does Barnes start at Anfield or does Madders get the nod? Who do you think we have to go to be attacking, or is it more we play how we played against Arsenal and Man City, that we hold back, bring them on and then break? Because I think if we do that, Liverpool are going to slaughter us no matter what team they've got. I think we've got to be on the offensive more than the defensive, to be honest, lads.
100% agree. I mean, next week, if we beat Liverpool, it'll be the first time since 2017 that Liverpool have lost at home in the league.
Here's one for you, though, Ross.
Go on.
Liverpool are just on their longest run ever again. last time, back in 1981, I think it was, Leicester beat them and broke the record, stopped them. And now, again, it's exactly the same game number, 63.
Wow.
We could stop them again. So back in the 80s, we stopped them when Jimmy Melrose and Pat Burns scored. And hopefully, which probably you three probably won't remember them names, but I do because I'm old enough to remember. And then then again, this weekend could be the same thing. Game 64, we stop them.
Wow.
Equals the record of 63 games.
We cost them a title 2 years ago. You know, when we were the last team to take a point off at Anfield before Burnley last season.
Yes,
I said on the connectivity show on Friday. That's what I'm going to call it.
No, the non-connectivity. I can't say it now. You know what I mean. Connectivity, non-connectivity.
Last time we beat Liverpool and the league was in 2000, 20 years ago. Tony Cottee and Phil Gilchrist, of all people, scored.
Scored from the corner. A little flick and he scored from the corner. I remember it well.
It was Emil Heskey literally joined Liverpool a month before in March time or something like that. Because for some reason back then transfers you could do it any time. Because he won the League Cup for us, and then a month later he went to Liverpool and we beat him 2-0. That was the last time we beat him. So hopefully 20 years.
The councillor's as old as me. Thank you, councillor. Yes, we all have great memories. But what I did yesterday, I haven't got a clue. But 30 years ago, I'm all right.
Fair enough.
But Leicester used to be the bogey team as well. We used to go up there and not steamroll them, but beat them quite often, especially in the 80s and 90s and late 70s, early 90s. We used to beat Liverpool quite regular. So hopefully we can turn that round again.
It's like last season, we got robbed by a penalty. I was there at Anfield, and we got robbed with that penalty that they had.
Oh, when Mane died.
I was just at top at waistline. I just couldn't believe it. I was just like, are you kidding? Right, and then we watched it back because obviously, everyone gets the phones out these days. When VAR stuff happens, everyone was looking at it, and everyone was like, oh, what's going on again? What's going on? It shouldn't have been a penalty.
I nearly had a fight with some Liverpool bloke in the bar over that. I had to go out the back and stay out of the way of it. The missus carried on for about 10 minutes.
Well, before I leave, because obviously I've got to go back on in a second. It's interesting because my manager is actually a Liverpool fan.
Don't talk to him.
And what's interesting is that a few days ago, I said to him, right, whatever day it's on, that's my day off. And regardless, I said, there's no negotiations. It's my day off. And now it's my day off, ironically. So it's
next Sunday night, isn't it? 7:15.
Two more things as well. Glad they got rid of
the Hold on, Ross. One thing, Tom. 7:15 next week. Are you doing it?
Yeah, watch along, isn't it? There's going to be a good one.
Let's watch along. Then, Ross.
Two more things. One is actually not about Leicester, but one of props to San Marino. I don't know if you've seen the story. They're unbeaten in their 2 games for the first time in their history. Fair play to them.
0-0,
yeah, 0-0 twice, but it's the first time they've ever gone unbeaten. Still, they've not lost because usually they only lose about 7-8-0 and 0-0.
Yeah, this is what this Nations League's about, though, isn't it? They play
Yeah, but it's nice for them to not lose for once. When you look at
Jose, the manager.
It's Jose. The Faroe Islands, they've won about 4 games.
But they've won a couple of games over the years. But San Marino never score, never mind win or a huge win. And to be fair, they did score one of the fastest goals against us back in 1990 something with Graham Taylor as manager. Scored like 5 seconds in. And the was about they scrapped the pay-per-view thing. They not had a chance to reflect on it. Glad they've scrapped it completely. No, it's ours. It's on Sky and BT and BBC as well, and Amazon Prime.
That's how it was when we had the first lockdown.
It should have always been that way.
Which it always should have been. All right, then, Ross.
All right,
you get that work, flogging some dodgy gear for Vodafone. See you later, pal.
See in a bit.
Dodgy gear.
Are you shopping again, Tom?
Always on a Sunday morning.
Not a shopping. You got your choice of beer yet for this afternoon, whatever?
Just some summer girl.
Still some summer girl?
I've got to just pick some more, of course.
Well, you need to get some more for next. Locks needs to get some more Mexican beer for next week, doesn't it? See if he gets his Mexican sponsors back.
Oh, that is brilliant.
I'll have to come on and translate for you.
I said that in the time we needed you on to translate. Where's Jamie for the translation at the time?
All right then, pal. I'll leave it there, mate. Thanks for joining.
Cheers, mate.
We're going to
Thanks,
do a
guys.
score prediction, but it's not worth it, is it? It's too early in the week for it.
Exactly.
But, we'll see you later in the week, pal.
Take care, guys. See you next weekend.
See you later. All right then, Jack. That's it. Cheers for joining. Thanks for everyone. I know you didn't get much to comment in the last couple of minutes, but you like sitting there listening, don't you? You enjoy that, don't you?
Do you know what? Yeah, it's best way. I've got a fan's point of view, and that's what I like to do, and then comment on it afterwards.
Ross, a fan?
Well, you could call him that, couldn't you? He could support Doncaster or Ross, you know.
Yeah, Ross is pretty good though, and he's a good lad. Ross is. He does his like.
Yeah, he knows what he's talking about.
He hold on a minute. I'm surely that's not Mike Dean, the referee, is it? It can't be. It can't be the real Mike Dean, surely.
Leicester only back to 5th or 8th. That'd be Arsenal.
Well, he's from Liverpool, isn't he? He's from Liverpool, isn't he? So
he sports Tranmere, yeah.
But, Ross heard me. Dodgy gear. Right. All right then, Jack. Thanks a lot. We shall see you through the week. Hold on.
Yeah.
This is a good comment. Leicester Fan TV, brought to you by San Miguel, Sky and Vodafone. Cracking, Jono. Absolutely brilliant. Next Sunday, Jono, I'll have a beer with you. Get your beer out and we'll both have beers. Jack, you get a beer Sunday morning. I don't care what your missus says. Get a San Miguel and have a bottle of San Miguel, and we'll be sponsored by San Miguel next week. That's what we'll do.
I'll bring the Skybox up.
All right then, pal. Cheers,
Jack. See you next weekend.
Through the week. See you later. Councillor, well done. Cheers, pal. Thanks for joining. 1 week, Councillor. You've got to come on. You have to come on, Councillor. Please, Councillor. Begging you. We're all begging you. Cheers, Mark. Thank you. Vodafone. Reese, good morning. You're a bit late, Reese, because I'm just going. Not because you just turned up, but I'm just going. So just remember, everyone, next week with a bottle of San Miguel. If you're coming on, you need a drink. San Miguel best, because next week we're going to be sponsored by San Miguel. Next Sunday morning, we're going to be sponsored by San Miguel. So have a beer with you at 10 o'clock in the morning. Let's see who's brave enough to come on with a beer at 10 o'clock in the morning. Right, so thanks for watching. It's ciao. Please like and share the video on YouTube. We're trying to get our figures up on YouTube. So if you don't already watch on YouTube, please subscribe, like and share everything else. Cheers all. Ciao. Adios. Goodbye. Top of the morning to you. And we shall see you next week. Bye now.
Welcome to Leicester Fan TV. With special thanks to our pals at ADT Taxis, Feed Me, Piglet's Pantry, Tiger, Leicester Garage Conversions, Pink Vehicle Leasing, Hologram, the Foxes Arms, Moyer Wade Interiors, and our chosen charity, Memphis UK. We bring you the fans' views on the match each week, and your views matter to us. Join the fans' debate each match with us. Follow us at Leicester Fan TV.